Right, welcome back to another lesson in high school ICT. In this lesson we want to look at paragraph indentation, how we indent paragraphs and what tools we use. So the first thing we want to look at is at the top in our paragraph grouping. We can start by looking at the alignment of our different paragraphs. So we can have our paragraph left aligned, center aligned, right aligned, and then justify. Okay, justify says distribute your text evenly between the margins. So this one I'm going to center align, I'm going to right align, left align, and then justify. This paragraph the same, you can center align it, right align it, left align it, and justify. And justify sort of boxes it a little bit more. Okay, so these two paragraphs I'm going to left align, so that's with alignment. We're now going to look at right, welcome to a new lesson. Right, welcome to a new lesson in high school ICT. In this lesson we want to look at setting indented. Welcome to another lesson in high school ICT. In this lesson we want to look at how we set indented paragraphs and the tools that are needed to perform that function. Firstly, I want to show that in our paragraph grouping we have different alignments that we could use. We have the left, we have the center, right, and justify. So let's demonstrate what those look like. There my paragraph is center aligned, right aligned, so from the right to the left, and then if I justify it, it spreads the wording between the two margins. This one I'm going to center align, right align, and then justify again, and it spreads it out between the margins. You can see the spaces between the wording increases. Okay, it's still showing the dot for the spacebar that was used, so it doesn't put extra spaces in terms of hitting the spacebar twice or three times. So if we left align, center align, and then justify, just spreads it out so that it's spread between our two margins over there. Okay, so let's left align. Then we are looking at how we use these indents at the top, and we call them hanging indents. So we've got an indent, a right indent, and if I do click on this, you can see it's going to pull my wording to the right. And if I click on my left, I can pull that across. And then what I can do is that I have my hanging indent at the bottom and I have my left indent at the top. So if I pull the top indent, it pulls the first line. The hanging indent pulls just the rest of the paragraph. That's the hanging indent at the bottom. So I can pull these two on top of each other, and then if I grab the very bottom, I can pull the whole paragraph across. Easy way of doing that, clicking on the More button on my paragraph grouping, and here I have my indentation. So if I want my left indent to move across to 0.5, okay, you can see it's moved across. And I can pull my right indent. Whoopsie daisy, that's a bit much. It's stuck there. So let's put that at 2.5, click OK, and you can see how the right indent has now moved 2.5 away from my right margin. So I'm just going to drag that back there. You can also double click, it also brings up your paragraph pop-up box, or you can click on the More button, it does the same. Then if I look at this little box over here, and I can choose either the first line, and I want to indent that by a certain amount. Okay, you can see that it's moved away 1.5 away. And if I want to indent it by the hanging indent, which is the rest of the paragraph, and you can see what that's done. So I can move, again, the hanging indent is the bottom part. I can move it manually, and I can move the left indent. I can line this up, and then I can move the whole paragraph indented to the left or to the right. And once again, I can move my right indent as well. This paragraph as well, I might want to the left indent, say 0.5, and I want the hanging indent at 1.5. There we go. Right, again, press pause, practice, go back, watch again if you didn't get it right, and keep practicing. Till next time.